First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show.
Leading off for Miami.
Next,
the right fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Denard Span is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Archer gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Pennick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Angel Pagan gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
That's wide, 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tony Kemp comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, Tony Kemp.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he's retired, 1 away. Ready now, Craig Gentry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gentry.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Navarro. And the throw to first ends the inning. Victor Martinez makes his play. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Victor Martinez.
Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. In now, Deoner Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be two. On to first, and they'll roll up Navarro. It's a double play. David Murphy into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brian McCann strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Ryan McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. At the plate, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and he just blows. Bottom of the second here with. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Carlos Beltran gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Grounded to first. Martinez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Derek Dietrich leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Archer looks in. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Center fielder,
Kevin Pillar is ready for his first AB here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Adeiny Echeverria steps into the box. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Popped up. Cano settles under it near second. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Luis Valbuena digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Adams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Zach Cozart digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Denard Span is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. Cozart has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air out to left. Gentry has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Angel Pagan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch. swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Tony Kemp will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Craig Gentry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Lined into left center. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. Robinson Cano comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Well, as you said, Cano played for the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic, but he's actually a naturalized U.S. citizen as well.
Yeah, Robinson was born in the Dominican, but growing up, he spent time in the U.S. as well. In fact, he attended junior high and a year of high school in New Jersey.
Line to the right side. Span is there, 2 down. Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Deoner Navarro heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Designated hitter, David Murphy.
It's a solo shot for Deoner Navarro, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, heading for third. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting,
Derek Dietrich stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Ground ball left side. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Kevin Pillar steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And there's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Archer comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Adeiny Echeverria in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Peralta. And that retires the side. David Peralta comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up soon.
Pulled toward right center field. Pillar is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Echeverria. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the
Luis Valbuena comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they found him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Span sprinting after it. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Denard Span makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Joe Panik comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That might have been the old butcher boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw will have to go to Cano at the bag, and the sacrifice is a good one. Angel Pagan will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says umpire, and that's out number two. Victor Martinez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. This is in the air to left. Gentry moves over, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Matt Adams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Pagan. Gone! It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Tony Kemp will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 3.
Craig Gentry will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Colon pauses. Here comes the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point? And that one gets away at the plate. It is. Chopped weakly to the left. Dietrich comes up with it. On to first, and it sails right by him. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Chasen Shreve will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chasen Shreve.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pagan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Brian McCann ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 6.
David Peralta will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Stephen Piscotty will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Dustin McGowan will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Carlos Beltran steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, man.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game. Luis Valbuena strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
A 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Span, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, first baseman.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. Matt Adams stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Deoner Navarro is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and Navarro becomes a strikeout victim here. 1 away. Into the box now, David Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. Derek Dietrich stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Adeiny Echeverria gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ken Giles will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Giles. This change for the Astros. Now playing right field, number 55, Stephen Piscotty.
Denard Span is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Giles is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Up high. 2-1 now. 2 out. Bases loaded. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest. Joe Panik will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Gentry. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Zach Cozart Steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Hechavarria has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder
Tony Kemp gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now. Craig Gentry stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angel Pagan comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit hard down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47.
He's set. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out. Deonder Navarro is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. David Murphy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now pitching for the Astros.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 46.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Derek Dietrich steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Devin Travis.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Robinson Cano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. But he just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Brian Ellington will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Third base, number 29, Devin Travis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. On the ground near home. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Brian McCann digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
This is flared out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet. So we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Kemp on the move. 1 out. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Luke Gregerson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Denard Span is at the plate looking to follow up on that bases clearing triple in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Piscotty will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Joe Panik comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valbuena has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Denard Span heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Denard.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Denard Span heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Weaver looks in. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Desmond. 2 gone. Angel Pagan gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Hit to first. Martinez takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now in the box, Billy Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Victor Mart makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Victor Martinez.
And Weaver's ready. First pitch on its way. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Joe Panic into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Chris Carter will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Yangervis Solarte stands in for the first time.
Yangervis Solarte.
Swing and a liner, but foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. DJ LeMahieu gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. David Murphy leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Adani Echeverria will get his first cuts here. Weaver gets the sign. Here's his offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dyson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Kevin Pillar digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Carter has got it, and the side is retired. Caleb Joseph digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Andrelton Simmons set to hit now for the first time.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on 2-2. And oh, look out! Up and in, and nearly took his head off. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Gerard Dyson will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ian Desmond is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pillar. Still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The relay throw. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. Chris Davis Stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Echeverria is there for it, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span.
Denard Span.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Desmond has a beat on it, 1 down. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in now, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Weaver comes set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Hit hard towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Chris Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. A quick out number 1. Yonhervis Solarte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded to first. Martinez is up with it, and Martinez will take this one to the bag himself for the out. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Deoner Navarro heads for the box to send this one.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Desmond sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Joe Pennant in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Hamilton. And that's the second out of the inning. David Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Murphy.
Weaver into the windup. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton, and that retires the side. Caleb Joseph comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hot shot toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Gerard Dyson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Skied into straightaway right. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Billy Hamilton steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play! No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Ian Desmond digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Weaver back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
That's foul.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second, 1 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Derek Dietrich will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Drilled to the right side. LeMahieu with a great stop. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Chris Davis will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. To short, hit hard. Hechavarria has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chris Carter will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2 balls, 2
1
strikes.
run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Angel Pagan will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Victor Martinez stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. Deoner Navarro will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Joe Panik will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Weaver rapidly approaching the 70-pitch mark. He's at 68 right now. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Additional 7th inning stretch.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it one away. Caleb Joseph digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Andrelton Simmons digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Too high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pagan has a read on it. Oh, no, it drops. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Gerard Dyson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Billy Hamilton steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
0-1. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And now they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1. Ian Desmond will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Echeverria fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. David Murphy will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Mike Morin will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Mike Morin.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base. Kevin Pillar will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Chris Davis stands in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Kyle Bearclaw is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Kyle Bearclaw.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Carlos Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, his numbers against right-handed pitching haven't been pretty so far this year.
Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Denard Span will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Neil Kotz will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Neil Kotz. This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing first base, number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Travis is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Derek Dietrich comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Jeff Francoeur will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jeff Francoeur.
Kevin Jepson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Francoeur. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Into the box, Angel Pagan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hamilton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Angels were fortunate here to get a terrific start out of this man, Jared Weaver. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really...